So obviously, clearance rates have dropped a lot over the last year or so. So should a lot of sellers out there maybe push away from auction and look at other methods of selling?
Look, I've got a conflict of interest here. I'm an auctioneer, so you'd expect an auctioneer to say, you know, no, keep going to auctions. But I've always said, Chris and Stu, I've been talking about it at times that you haven't been on the show, the clearance rate really is probably lower than what it really is when you actually look at the real numbers. However, having said that, I still think that auction is a really good method of sale, because with an auction you have three phases. You can sell before the auction, you can sell on the auction, or you can sell after the auction. So in many ways it is still a better method, because if you actually look at average days on the market, auctions still are beating private treaty for total days on the market, because a lot of the properties that don't sell at auction, they sell a week later with a buyer that was hanging around at the auction, with a buyer that came out of the woodwork on the Monday, the day after the auction, and the deals are done between the day of the auction and a week later. So going through the process is still extremely useful, and one of the reasons why I still think auctions are very effective in this marketplace is they create an unconditional contract with the buyer. So if the buyer gets cold feet, the seller has still got a sale. So I'm definitely not discounting auction in this market. In fact, I would actually say it's probably a good strategy to lock in a sale.
Because certainly when you go to different states, especially Queensland, then you can have cooling up, 5-day cooling off periods, and that makes it really hard. That you think you've sold the property, you tell all the other buyers it's off the market, and then suddenly it hasn't actually gone all the way through.
Well, the problem is that during the 5-day cooling off period, you've got Uncle Bob, who's a plumber, you've got the local butcher, who all of a sudden become real estate experts that do the safe thing and say to you, oh, hang on, you better be sure, you know, the market's going down, oh, there's a freeway that's being built 10 kilometres away, and all that is meant to sort of protect the buyer. But a lot of people cool off during that period. That's the advantage of auction. Deal's done on the day, buyer walks away, seller walks away, the agent gets paid, everyone's happy.
Yeah.